Want to maintain your quality of life in the long run? Much of that depends on what you do now. Dr. Mark Tarnopolsky is a neuromuscular and neurometabolic specialist at McMaster University, and he joins us now, fresh off his morning run, we should mention. You almost forgot you had the interview today. I love that, but you went on a run anyways.
I did indeed, yes.
Because running, doing any kind of exercise that you like, is something that's going to help us down the road, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question that regular physical activity will improve both our lifespan and our health span. It's estimated that people who regularly exercise have about 4 years of lifespan extension. But more importantly, the last 10 years of our life, we don't want to be in disability, and exercise clearly keeps us healthier, keeps us more functional, and we have a more enjoyable life as we last those extra 4 years.
Okay, so you're looking at expanding your health span then?
Yeah, that's the term that we like to use, and I think that's really what we really benefit from a healthy lifestyle, both sleep, exercise, good nutrition, and maintaining a healthy body weight allows us to be more functional and enjoy the last 10 years of our life.
Mm-hmm. Now, for the last 30 years, you worked at Mac, helping out children and adults with mitochondrial diseases. And explain for us in plain terms what mitochondria is.
Yeah, the mitochondria is essentially the powerhouse of our cell. It's present in every cell in our body except for our red blood cells, and it's really important for our brain, for our muscles, for our heart. And really what it does is takes the oxygen that we breathe and the food that we eat, combines it together to make energy. So when they don't work properly and are unfortunate children and adults with these disorders, they have very severe manifestations of muscle weakness, muscle fatigue, strokes and seizures, and horrible disorders. So we all have a mitochondrial disease, you and I both do, called aging. And when we actually look at muscle or brain from older adults, we do see that we're accumulating mitochondrial damage. And so to some extent, our energy is gradually going down. But we can help to maintain that through proper exercise and nutrition. And for our patients, we have a variety of multi-ingredient supplements, which we've shown in clinical trials improves function. And we've taken some of that knowledge and applied it to some strategies that we can help with healthy aging.
Okay, so how do you know that your mitochondrial are kind of declining? Like, are there signs now, like say in your 40s, 50s, 60s?
Yeah, I mean, certainly when we do scientific studies, we can see from about age 35 to age 70, we lose about 30% of our nerves. And that's through a variety of processes called oxidative stress and mitochondrial dysfunction. But how we feel it is it's a little harder to go up a flight of stairs. We used to be able to run, a 3.5 minute kilometer. Now we're running 4 or 5 minutes, and you feel that you're working just as hard. So clearly our performance starts to drop. Going for, I used to easily do a 25K run. Now I hit 20K and I'm pretty pooped, and I look at my watch and I'm going slower. So all of these activities, that's how we feel that, we're accumulating this damage and our mitochondria are slowly not doing as well. But we can definitely do much, much better. Even if you're 70 and you start to do physical activity, we can reverse some of this lifelong damage and improve our quality of life.
And you say the best exercise for you is one that you enjoy doing and that you'll keep doing.
For sure. If somebody told me that I had to run on roads or I had to go into a swimming pool, I would probably be sedentary. But for me, it's trail running and cross-country skiing that I enjoy. And others like swimming. Others like going for a brisk walk. Bottom line is, as long as you're getting out, 3 times a week for 30 to 35 minutes at a brisk pace, where you can still maintain a conversation, but you can feel that you're breathing heavily, that's going to have a major impact on your lifespan and your health span.
And I like that you embrace aging. We are all doing it, right? So it's like, okay, just embrace what's happening and do something about it.
Oh yeah, and we see this huge rise of these anti-aging medicine and anti-aging stuff where people are injecting all sorts of things. But the bottom line is it's simple things: getting proper sleep, regular physical activity, which we're now finding both the endurance type of activity like running and swimming and biking, as well as some weights.
Okay, strength training, yep.
Yeah, I mean, certainly weight training of any sort, whether it's weights or plyometrics or whatever it might be, helps us to maintain our strength, which does drop off as we get older.
Okay.
Certainly, picking up a thing of shingles or some groceries is harder now than it was when I was in my 30s.
Okay, fascinating stuff. So we'll get more of your links on our website, chch.com/morninglive. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you. Pleasure.
After your run.
Indeed, yeah.